Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another video for you today. These are battles that I did in the Weather Cup Great League Edition, and the team is going to be Blaziken with Razor Leaf, Shadow, Abomasnow, and Lantern. So this team would struggle to a Blaziken in the lead because you do have the Bastiodon, which, I mean, you do lose that matchup, and then you can't switch into your Lantern because that's the only answer to it. So if Blaziken is in the lead, this team will struggle. But other than that, I mean, the team did really well for me. So, yeah, there's that. But let's go ahead and dive right into the battles and see what we got going on for us. We do have a Thunderbolt coming in from this Lantern, from my Lantern, I should say. That will pick up the shield. Could have baited there, but I wasn't going to bait there. There's really no reason. If they don't shield it, that would have been worse for me. I just throw the Thunderbolt. They're going to be able to throw the Earthquake. We do let it go. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Bastiodon. Of course, we are really weak to the Earthquake, so we do have to watch out for that. So I'm going to go ahead and commit a shield here. It is worth the shield. They don't bait. I thought maybe they would have baited, but they don't bait. And in comes, Sudowoodo. So Sudowoodo is going down fast to these Razor Leaf attacks. We're going to go ahead and commit a shield right now. And yep, Rock Slide would have KO'd us. And we're going to be able to farm down. Very nice. You'll love to see it. And in comes the Wolverine, and we could just Razor Leaf down the Wolverine. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to my opponent there. But yeah, I mean, these are the first games that I did in the Weather Cup. Let me know how you're enjoying the Weather Cup, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, picking up a Credilli matchup. That's a pretty good matchup for us. They switch into Samurott, so we're going to go ahead and go into Abomasnow. So I am going to go ahead and shield this because I am concerned about the Mega Horn. Obviously, Mega Horn is a really powerful move. It's going to do a lot to us, and it is the Mega Horn, so that's a good shield by me. And plus, they don't have a hard answer. Credilli's not a hard answer, right? But they actually bring in Bastiodon. So Bastiodon going to be able to get us all the way down, but not before we get off this Energy Ball, which is nice. From a Shadow Abomasnow, that's a lot of damage, right? So we're going to be able to get them relatively low, which is very nice indeed. So what do we decide to bring in? Do I bring in the Bastiodon? No, I bring in the Lantern. Okay, so I bring in the Lantern, I guess, because all we need at this point is pretty much a Surf. They're going to be able to hit us with a Stone Edge. And they're going to bring in Credilli right now. And of course, we know that Bastiodon is strong against Credilli because the Stone Edge they can't go for. They have to go for Grass Knot, and we take neutral damage, but we take that really well. So of course, this is going to be a good matchup. That's why we wanted to bring in the Lantern, right? Against that Bastiodon, because we know Bastiodon has a pretty good matchup here, although they are getting us low with the Grass Knots. So we do have to keep that in mind. Plus, we are down a shield. So they're going to go ahead and commit a couple shields here, but still looking pretty good for us. We can take another Grass Knot even, so we don't have to worry about this. And it is going to be that Grass Knot, obviously, right? So we're going to be able to get the second shield from this Credilli. I imagine they shield this as he does, so very nice. And yeah, I'm just going to... They're going to foam up a lot, which is a good play. But I just let the Bastiodon go at this point. Looking pretty good. Grass Knot's obviously going to be enough to KO us. We do bring in the Lantern right now. I'm going to go ahead and commit a shield. And I do go ahead and throw the Surf immediately because... well, not immediately. I guess I farm up a little bit extra. But I go ahead and throw it because Surf is going to KO. And then all we need to do is get to a Surf against the Bastiodon. And that is going to be a good game. I'm not sure if this actually KOs from the range it's at. It probably does. It probably does. As it does. Okay, so yeah. I mean, even if they got off a Stone Edge, it wouldn't have been enough to KO my Lantern anyway. So good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have Bastiodon into Lantern, so definitely not a good matchup. I have been seeing a good amount of Lantern leads. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna save swap into our own Lantern, and they're gonna switch into their Sandslash. So. Not really that bad of a matchup for us. We just have to watch out. Obviously, the Bulldoze will do a lot. But I actually, you know what? I'm Legend. We could take risk. I decided to call it, and it's actually an Ice Punch. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to be able to get off this Thunderbolt right now. And this Thunderbolt is going to connect. And now what we need to do is land a Surf. And... Yep, the Sandslash is going to go ahead and throw an attack, but I am going to go ahead and commit the shield. It is going to be another bait, so good bait by them, but that's totally fine. We just basically have to win this matchup. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Surf, and we do pick up the shield, and now I know I could just safely farm down, and my opponent actually concedes because they would... I guess they did not have a great answer to Bastiodon in the back, right? Outside of that Water Gun Lantern, and they didn't want to lose the switch, and they were going to lose the switch. So good game. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. It's going to be a Bastiodon mirror match. Oh, okay. I mean, we have to stay in, so we can stay in here. And just in case they decide to switch out, we do want to farm up extra energy. just in case, again, they would decide to switch out. But we're going to go ahead and throw the Stone Edge. I don't know why I threw Stone Edge. Stone Edge is resisted. Flamethrower is neutral. So you want to throw Flamethrower there. So that was a mistake on my end. But it's all good. It's all good. So they bring in Poliwrath. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Shadow Abomasnow. Shielding that Dynamic Punch. That would have KO'd us. And we want to farm down. They do get to an attack. But I knew this was not going to be a Dynamic Punch, so it's just going to be an Ice Punch there. So very nice. In comes Pelipper. We're going to go ahead and charge up and go for this neutral Ice Punch attack right now. This not Ice Punch, Weather Ball, excuse me. And we're going to pick up a shield. We're trying to get to another one. Unfortunately, we're not able to get to another one, but that is okay. I bring in Bastiodon here. Definitely a questionable play. I should have brought in the Lantern, I think, because we do resist the Weather Ball and the Hurricane, right? Whereas Bastiodon is going to be weak to Weather Ball. So definitely another questionable play. I did make mistakes, obviously, in this game, but that is all good. They're going to bring in the Bastiodon right now. We're going to go ahead and go for this Surf. Super effective damage. And we just need another Surf. Another Surf comes close to KOing. We're going to go ahead and shield. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one. Yep, going to be a Stone Edge. Good shield, if I do say so myself. And we're going to overfarm quite a bit, throwing the Surf right now. Let's see if we know they have a Pelipper in the back, right? So we do expect the shield, and we're going to be able to get to another one. And this is going to be enough to KO. And we do survive. Should survive a Weather Ball at this health. I'm thinking, well, if this is Weather Ball, we do survive it. Even if we didn't survive it, it wouldn't matter. But we do actually barely... Actually, no, never mind. We don't survive it. I thought I did survive that one. Never mind. Totally wrong about that. Anyway, good game. Let's move on to the next battle. My Bastiodon into Wishcash. So definitely a bad matchup. Obviously, Mud Boys like Wishcash, Quagsire, which I did battle a couple of. Swampert, really bad for the Bastiodon lead. Blaziken is really bad as well, as I mentioned earlier in the video, because we can't switch out. And when it comes to a Mud Boy, if we go into against Wishcash, if we go in against Swampert, and they have Sludge Wave and not Earthquake, it's okay. But, if we go into Wishcash, we know they have Mud Bombs. So this is really, really tough. A tough matchup, right? But we'll see how we play it out, or how I play it out. I always say we. I don't know why. But you guys are with me in spirit, right? So we're going to go ahead. I think let this go. No, I actually do shield out. I'm fighting for Switch. They do get off another attack, so we're going to go ahead and commit the shield. Yeah, I do double shield this. And not great. Actually, when I say not great, I mean really bad. But we're gonna be able to, I'm gonna be able to throw this Surf, and we do get switch advantage. The problem is we do get off a Thunder. Well, I get off a Thunderbolt as well, which is really good. But yeah, the problem is we are down 2 shields. But I'm gonna be able to pick up a shield. There I go, saying we again. But I say that all the time. I know I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in this Bastiodon right now. And Aqua Tail's obviously super effective towards us. And they're going to be able to spam out these Aqua Tails, which is really unfortunate for me. But if I brought in the Abomasnow, what am I going to be hit with? A Sludge Wave? I mean, it's just going to do so much damage, you know? It would KO my Abomasnow. So I really had to bring in the Bastiodon. And I'm trying to get to another one. Unfortunately, my opponent is going to be able to get it off. I'm like, do I live this attack? I do barely live it because Aqua Tail, not the strongest move in the game, right? So we do get off... Well, I do get off this Stone Edge, KOing it. What's in the back? It's going to be a Pelipper. And I knew I was going to lose this one because that Pelipper is definitely going to be able to reach a Hurricane even before... Actually, I do get off a Weather Ball, but it doesn't really matter because my opponent will be able to survive or shield it. Actually, they probably don't survive it, but they are able to shield it and get off this Hurricane. That's going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent. Yeah, Bastiodon comes in, but it's going to go down. So I guess kind of close maybe, but good game. Let's move on to the next one. Bastiodon and Credilli, a great matchup for us. We're going to see a switch out into the Sandslash. I'm going to go ahead and go into my Lantern right now. So when Sandslash comes in, kind of difficult. Obviously, we're not going to go into... Well, I'm not going to go into Abomasnow, right? Can I really stay in? I guess I could have stayed in for a little bit. I don't know. But Lantern doesn't really like Credilli, so that's why I wanted to switch out. I'm going to be able to throw another attack into this Alolan Sandslash. Expecting the shield. We do get the shield there. And yeah, my opponent is going to go ahead and throw an attack. So I'm going to go ahead and lose Switch, which is unfortunate. Obviously, we saw it. They baited earlier. My opponent baited earlier with their Alolan Sandslash. And we were able to win that one. But in this case, my opponent is going to be able to win this matchup. I am going to go ahead and shield because Bulldoze is double super effective. And I will be able to farm down. But let's see what's coming in. It's going to be a Blaziken, which is not good. So it's actually 2 Pokemon in the back that are strong against Razor Leaf. I like it. But they actually take that attack. So do I take this one or do I let this one go? I let this one go. It's going to be a Blaze Kick. Going to be able to take that. And we do farm down. So we act Bastiodon beating the Blaziken. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and get off this Stone Edge. And then switch out. And no shield there. And we bring in the Razor Leaf user. And I thought they would be able to make it to 2 attacks, but they actually don't. So what I'm going to do is shield this one. Unfortunately, it's going to be a Grass Knot. Nice bait. And again, I thought my opponent was going to make it to a Stone Edge, but they actually don't. We take that game. So I think they just got there as they fainted. But either way, great games to all my opponents. Thank you so much for the battles. And thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate that. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.